Hello everybody, and welcome to Salt and Sanctuary. This is a 2D Metroidvania kind of... Oh, my cat knocked something over. 2D Metroidvania Dark Souls kind of game. So, very hard, very unforgiving. Oh, let's go blue hair. Yeah, extremely difficult. So, be prepared for a little bit of craziness. Who do I want to be? We got the knight, we got the mage, paladin, thief, chef, cleric, pauper, hunter, crossbow, and whip. That looks kind of interesting. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try hunter. I really don't know what that is. Oh, let's go with the grasping ring. It sounds better. So, this game's been on my watch list for a while. I mean, it's been out for a while as well, but I've just never picked it up, and recently got it on Steam. Figured I'd show you guys what it's like. It is hard. It is hard. Alright. So we've got right click for the whip. Oh, left click for the whip as well. How do I fire my crossbow? Oh, it is very dark. Let's see if I can't adjust some gamma here. Apparently not. Apparently we just get to deal with it being this dark. Okay, seriously, how do I fire my... Oh, there we go. Not quite sure how I did that, grant you. Ah, control. Ouchie. Oi. Jeepers. Yeah, they don't expect you to pass that part. It's really kind of just the beginning of the storyline, and you go from there. So now we're... Oh no, we're on a beach. We have failed. Okay, so let's see if we can't get a grasp on what's going on. Well, hello there. Fleshy bit of flotsam. Wash the shore with the rest of it. You want shelter, you want sanctuary, but what is a sanctuary without faith? Claim for creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? No. No. Sure, I'll be a mountainsmith. Yeah. Good steel, but no magic. Works for me. Ah, a treasure chest. Just beat the crap out of him with a rope. So I have already played the beginning part, so I kind of know what I'm doing. I haven't gotten too far into the game. Like I said, it's very challenging. Ooh, how Game of Thronesy. All the swords back there. So this is where you kind of save, you level up. Salt is your currency. I don't know why I've got two mouse cursors, like why I have Windows mouse and my own, but that's okay. Or add in the games, I should say, but that's okay. Oh. Oh, that's interesting, okay. So that's a combo, so left click and control fires the whip and then fires the... I'm trying to get rid of the mouse, but... Oh! I switched weapons, apparently. Okay. Ah! In your face! So yeah, salt is the currency of this game. It's kind of like the souls from Dark Souls. And, you lose them when you die, you regain them by killing who killed you. That kind of stuff. Interesting that I'm beating the crap out of people with a length of rope. But yeah, I mean, it's a kind of beat 'em up hack and slash, but at the same time, it's a Metroidvania, Dark Souls, really hard to... Oh, speaking of hard, let's eat something quick here, regain my health. There we go. Grab the loot. The loot! Well, this is certainly an interesting character. But you can hit tab to switch weapons, so now I can, like, use a sword. Sword actually has blocking, but this doesn't. Oh, this has a pretty good piercing shot with that crossbow, apparently, though. So the game's a little dark. Some of that might just be sunlight on my screen, but that's okay. I might have to see about, like, upping the gamma in post. Oh, Matrix! That's a little strange that you can do that. Just kind of float there in midair. I mean, I'll take it. It works for me, but it's a little strange. Ah, some red shards. Ooh. Gotta get all the treasure. And yeah, there's usually shortcuts you can open like I just did right there. Anything out this way? Not anything special, at least. What's this way? Oh, hello. Ah, no! Get off me. Ouchies, my neck. Where'd you go, dude? Oh, there you are. Ah! Stay back! Stay back! I have a whip. It's more just a coiled up rope, but we'll call it a whip. Watcha! So there we go. So that's a save point without it actually being a place where you can spend your salt. Nash. I am kind of thinking I'll want to go and spend my salt just because these things right here, I guess it's actually really good that my mouse is working, or that I can see my mouse on my screen. I'm not sure if it's actually being recorded though, so if you can't see me circling this candelabra, it's what I'm standing in front of. That denotes that there's a boss fight coming up. So, oh! Didn't realize you guys would have respawned. Let's actually go down this way. Then we can go through here, grab this treasure. And then we can go down here. Whoop. And open this shortcut. Whoa. This is definitely an interesting fighting style. It's like you want to keep them at range, but at the same time, you're melee. Does a lot of damage for hitting someone over the head with a rope. I thought there was a guy down here that spawned. Huh? I don't know. Squish. I step on your head. Oh. And it's nice that you usually get 1 or 2 ammo back. If you kill someone with one. Because, I mean, it makes sense, right? If you expend a bolt into something, it would make sense that you can get it back. Ah, a pouch of salt. Poosh. Give me that 100 salt. So there we go. I'm up to 1,238 salt. Let's go into here. And we can go and say level up. And we can say, oh, well, we can only get 2 levels. Poof. So spend all my salt. Now I'm level 5. And we've got the skill tree. And kind of the recommended path that we take. Because we start with Hunter and Marksman. Light armor proficiency. Endurance. Skill with swords. Dexterity. Willpower. Endurance. I mean, dexterity I would assume is going to be really good for us. We will want to get to Marksman 2. Crossbows and pistols. There's pistols? I didn't know there was pistols in this game. Light armor level 2. I don't even have light armor level 1. So let's get light armor level 1. And then let's actually get endurance here. And kind of work our way towards Marksman 2. Oh, actually, did I get anything for offerings? I did. Okay. So these guys let me boost my sanctuary, so we can get, like, you know, gold drop bonus. We can select that, and we can select that. And it, like, yeah, I got these guys who show up. Hey, dude. And so now I have a merchant, so I can buy stuff. Rings. Salt Seeker's Ring and Lantern Charm. Okay, thank you all. And then this guy for weapons. shield, armor. Okay, but he can also upgrade your stuff. So, like, my crossbow, if I had 250 salt, I could upgrade my crossbow. And it looks like the crossbow is purely dexterity, so that's good. I'm still not sure what, like, if this is, like, min-max, or if this is, like, current and future. I don't know. Because, like, it shows 8, and then 11 there, and then it says 8 and a 12. And it's like, so what is that? Like, minimum damage possible and maximum damage possible due to dexterity scaling? Like, I don't know. The game does not exactly explain itself. It just kind of, here you go, figure it out. I mean, you saw it. I started filming at the very beginning of the game, and there's no tutorial, there's no anything. It's just, here you go, start playing, figure it all out yourself. But that's okay, we'll get there. That was some pretty silly damage on my part, but... Ah! And see, that guy, he poisoned me. So you can see the little green meter at the top. It's not actually doing anything to me right now, but if that green meter were to get all the way full, I would be poisoned and start taking poison damage. And it works the same way for enemies, too. So if you're, you know, playing with poison weapons, you've got to hit them a couple of times before it actually takes effect that they are poisoned. Which can be a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Just means poison is a little bit more of a task to deal with. Stomp on your head. Oh, hello. What's with the obelisk? Jump, don't, dead will. Okay. Another thing taken from Dark Souls is the ability to leave messages for other players. And that's what those bottles are, is messages from other players. Now, they can be extremely helpful. They can tell you about secrets. They'll warn you of, like, a particularly nasty area. Or in that case, they tell you, don't jump because you'll die. Which seems like common sense, but... I guess you never know. Somebody might have jumped. Maybe that person jumped. Maybe that's why they're warning you, going like, hey, I did the silly thing, I jumped. Don't do it! Don't follow in my footsteps. Alright. Well, should we try the first boss? I've got some grenades. The sudden night. Dun dun dun. Have a grenade. Ow. 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 This guy is not fair. Eat some bread. Ooh. Quite the reach you got there, dude. Bread, 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 bread. Eat it. Oh. Crap. Oh. Jeepers. Yeah, see, I'm not very good at this game, but that's okay. Come on. And of course, you know, he's taken all my salt. Let's see if we can't play that a little bit smarter. Okay, not a good start. Oh, like seriously. Ah. Well, I got my salt back. Ah. Damn it. Damn. I don't think I'm high enough level to take this guy on just yet. And I ran out of crossbow bolts. So it's kind of like, you know, I switched to my little short-sword Pokemon, which for some reason I hold backwards. I don't know. Ow! I mean, good shot, but jeepers, grab me out of midair, why don't you? Oof. There is fall damage, so that hurts. Well, I guess what we can do is just kind of what I'm doing right now, and that's just farm some salt. Wait, get up there. Because basically, what was I gonna say? I mean, it's not that hard to get things to respawn, so. All it takes is me going to my sanctuary and back, and everything will have respawned. Oh, so slow with this sword. Maybe I should just stick with the whip even though I don't have any crossbow bolts. What does it take to level up? 640. What are you? Grants prayer potency bonus to sanctuary region. I've never figured out how to do the prayer stuff. Oh, hey, can I actually upgrade? I've got a little bit of salt. What if I upgrade my whip? I say do it. I mean, we gotta farm salt anyway, we may as well make my whip extra strong. So yeah, basically doing that, going into my sanctuary and coming back out, everything will have respawned. Do. And then we just kind of go around killing everything. There's a lot of knockback on this whip. Maybe that's where its use actually comes in, is that it's got knockback. Because, like, the sword, if I quickly switch to it and go stab at something, you know, you're constantly up in the business. I mean, you can do a lot of really cool combos, but the whip, it's just like long range. Oh! There was a guy out here. Cheap ass. Long range hitting and kind of keeping at range. And I suppose that works for I suppose that works. Eat us some bread. Yeah, there's got to be some damage scaling. I think the damage scaling is mostly just combo hits. So, like, you do more damage the more you've comboed. Because it starts at 13 and works its way up to 41 there, so... Go down. Yeah, range doesn't seem to matter. Let's see with the sword. I mean, the sword definitely looks a lot more fun. The sword, you get all the slices. That's okay. I like the whip. It's good range. Alright, that should be enough salt for another level. So let's go do that. I'm not sure if it, like, pays to try and save up salt, or if it's just kind of a get it as soon as possible. I don't know. But I say... bows. daggers, or... Actually, what is that weapon that I'm using? It's a sword, okay. Oh, I can switch it to just one-handed. Oh, maybe... Okay. Maybe that's why it was so strange. It was set to two-handed for some reason. Can I, like... I want to see if I can, like, dual-wield the sword and, Okay, I can do sword and crossbow. That's nice, because the sword, like I said, has some really good combos. It makes me kind of regret upgrading my whip, then, instead of my sword, but that's okay. But maybe then, for the skill tree, we should get sword fighter? Pikeman? Because it looks like crossbows are always going to be one-handed. So I think, yeah, I think we should get sword fighter here. Gives me some skill. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can upgrade my sword? No, I need that lock of hair. And same for the crossbow. Oh well. That's alright. However, we may as well give it a stop here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this look into Salt and Sanctuary. If you did, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know what you thought. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that you can see the next videos. Aha, look at that, I'm changing it all up. Yes, likes, comments, subscriptions, always appreciated. And if you liked Salt and Sanctuary, let me know. I'll be doing more. Bye-bye.